Why can't I stop eating? When you're eating, do you have to finish your entire plate or bag of food, even if you feel too full? Do you keep doing this even when you've told yourself again and again that you'll quit when you're full? Why is it hard to stop eating when you reach fullness? Maybe you blame yourself, or think you have a character flaw. Well, don't blame yourself. You're not broken or weak. Stopping eating when we are full can be difficult, and here are 3 reasons that contribute to this difficulty. First, we actually might not be eating enough during the day. Have you ever gone all day without eating? Then when dinner rolls around, you are starving and eat everything in sight until you feel stuffed. This state of hunger is called primal hunger. It happens when we wait too long to eat or don't eat enough when we can eat. Primal hunger is one of our body's survival mechanisms, and we overcompensate and stuff ourselves to make up for our earlier lack of nourishment. Primal hunger is intense and urgent, and can lead us to ignore our fullness cues, making it common to overeat. To avoid primal hunger and be able to stop eating when comfortably full, try to eat consistently and adequately throughout the day. For example, if you tend to eat lunch at noon but then don't eat dinner until 6 or 7 p.m., you probably need an afternoon snack. Try to recognize early signs of hunger or your body telling you it needs food soon, because listening to your body can help you avoid primal hunger. The second reason you might overeat is to tell ourselves food is off limits can lead to overeating. A famous study told individuals to consciously avoid thinking about a white bear. The study found that these individuals thought about a white bear more frequently than other individuals who were told to think about a white bear. This study shows that deprivation fuels cravings. We crave hot showers more when we're camping and they're not available, and we crave cupcakes when we tell ourselves we can't or shouldn't eat them. Trying to limit foods to control weight makes the foods more enticing than normal. Psychologist Fritz Heyer said, "The moment you banish a food, it paradoxically builds up a craving life of its own that gets stronger with each diet, and builds more momentum as the deprivation deepens. Eventually, the deprivation becomes too much and we scarf the forbidden food, called binge eating, and research has demonstrated this effect with food." You can remove psychological deprivation by making peace with food, which means removing any conditions you have placed around eating. For example, don't make yourself exercise or skip a meal when you eat a dessert. Give yourself permission to eat dessert and enjoy it. Giving yourself unconditional permission removes deprivation, and, with time, eliminates intense cravings. You will be able to enjoy the foods you desire, and avoid the intense cravings that lead to overeating. Making peace with food can be a difficult and scary process without help, especially if you have a history of dieting and restricting, but it is possible, and you can do it. Third, eating foods we don't want to eat can lead to overeating. Have you ever really wanted a cookie, but decided to eat an apple instead as a replacement? We hope the sweet flavor of the apple will replace the cookie, but often we're still not satisfied. So we keep eating other foods trying to find the right substitute for the cookie. Eventually, we eat the cookie, and usually 2 or 3 more, and we feel stuffed. Our overeating is caused by trying to avoid foods we're afraid of eating, and if we acknowledge and satisfy our desires, we can reduce overeating. It can be scary to trust our desires. What if our desire is to eat cookies all the time? If we acknowledge and lean into our desires, we can feel satisfaction, which lets us move on from stressing about our eating and focus on other parts of our life. So, learning to stop eating when you're full involves 3 behaviors. 1. Eat enough during the day. 2. No food is off limits. 3. Eat what you want. If you've been following food rules, like only eating during certain times, then you may need extra help. I offer counseling to help individuals learn to stop eating when they're full. If you'd like to learn more about how to work with me, please visit my website at intuitiveeatingforlife.com.